Real people, real celebrities, real talk.
Join the Breakfast Club.
Blast off in your
Weekday
ear.
morning, 6 to 10.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. We got a special guest with us this morning, a boxer by the name of Derric Rossy. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Good morning.
We're gonna keep it light with you because we don't want you to whoop our ass up here.
You look too friendly to be a boxer.
Oh, no, I get that a lot, but you get in the ring with me, it'll be a different story.
Now,
Can
you're
you,
from
can you
Long
hit
Island.
Envy and we see how?
What? Is this how we're gonna start this and end this? Hit Envy and fight over?
I just want to measure pound
hard
for
it hits?
pound. Okay.
Get out of here. Now, you're from Long Island.
Yes, that's correct.
What part of Long Island?
Suffolk County, Patchogue, Medford.
Okay, now what made you want to be a boxer?
Oh, that's a good question. I mean, first I played football. I played at Boston College, and I was called a tweener. I was stuck between positions. I was too small to play defensive end, too big to play linebacker.
Mm-hmm.
So I got into cardio, and boxing was my cardio, and
You never scared you're going to be like one of those boxers that stutter and can't speak at the age of 40 or something like that?
Don't get me wrong. That's definitely on my mind, but I try not to get hit in the face too much, or
What was your worst injury? I know I read that you had your eardrum broken.
Yes, I had my eardrums perforated. Also, I had a broken orbital bone from a headbutt. And
A headbutt? They can't do that in boxing.
no, they can't, but it happens a lot more than we'd like. But
They also can't hit below the belt. I mean, that happens a lot too.
Yes,
I
it
guess
does.
you're right. Now,
So that was your worst injury?
Yeah, that would be my worst injury. So that wasn't too bad.
now you're fighting this Saturday for Valentine's Day.
Yeah, and Valentine's.
That's
Day,
not a
yes.
good Valentine's Day gift for wifey. Are you married, girlfriend?
Yeah, I'm married.
That's not a
with-
good Valentine's Day for wife, man. I'm gonna go fight this guy. I
It's
could
great
possibly
when
get
you
knocked
win.
out.
Exactly. No,
It's
no.
a great gift.
Yeah, it's a great gift when we win. So, and I'm come out not too bruised, and that'll be a perfect gift for her.
So you can't really have sex before the fight, like when you're training
No.
and everything.
That sucks.
No, none whatsoever.
You can do that.
Can't do it.
You know you got to stalk wifey's Instagram and Twitter just to make sure because 6 months is how long can't you have sex for?
Oh, it's been a while.
Damn it, man! You definitely got to stalk her Instagram and Twitter.
But I'm sure everybody doesn't abide by those rules.
No, there's definitely people that go. It's a mental thing more than anything. You know, whatever works for you, you do it. I just feel like it gets me antsy. It gets me anxious.
It does?
Yeah.
I would think it would just relieve stress. That's what it's
Well,
for.
you don't want to be too relaxed in there. You know, you got to have some
Fall
tension.
asleep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
I would get a hotel right next to the boxing man because as soon as it's over, me and wifey be going at it.
But you can please yourself, though, right? I'm sure.
Oh,
Is that okay?
No, you can't.
That's
box.
against the rules, too?
That's against the rules. Yes,
Oh,
yes. No release
terrible.
of tension. That's keep the tension.
So all you do is just eat the box all day, and that's wifey just eat it, and that's it.
Yeah.
Lucky her.
Yeah.
What? Just asking. Just think about it. He can't do nothing.
All right. So what's the strategy for Saturday?
We got a good kid, undefeated kid. I believe he's from Uzbekistan originally.
What's his name? I couldn't pronounce it.
Me too. It's Maralamov.
Morelamov?
Yeah.
Maralamov.
Yeah,
Sounds
you
like a
know.
Rocky movie.
Yeah. yeah. He's undefeated and strong, real strong. He likes to come in and come at you, and we're just gonna try and keep it smooth, keep it outside, and box his ears off. You know.
You got to knock his ass out. You got to bring this title back to New York, man.
You know it. And
Now, also, would you ever think about, like, let's say, losing weight and fight in another class? Would that be possible? Like, would you say, you know what, I'll fight Floyd Mayweather? Nah, I ain't
I'd wither away. What's he, like,
I don't think he could
welterweight,
get that
245?
small.
No.
Well, it's smaller than me.
I lose. It's hard for me to lose 10 pounds. It's just, I lost weight. I was like 260 pounds from playing football, and I went down to 245. Now I'm at my Wallitis at 232, and I feel great. So going lower than this will probably kill me.
Wow.
How much does outside antics affect how you are in the ring? Like, I look at some of these other boxers. Like, obviously, Floyd has a lot going on in his life. And somebody like Adrian Broner, recently, he said some very controversial things about, Jay-Z and Rock Nation Sports and all of that.
Right.
Outside of the ring, how much does all of that, like, hoopla affect what goes on for you?
Well, I mean, as far as Mayweather and Broner, I can't speak on their behalf, but I know it adds to their flair. It gives them that, that spotlight that they need. As far as me, I'm not as outspoken as they are, but I guess they're used to it. They can handle that thing. If anything, it probably gives them motivation or anything like that. I mean, as far as me personally, I like to keep it quiet, keep it to myself, and let my boxing in the ring talk for itself.
Now, financially, what's a better situation? I know that when Floyd fights, he gets to keep more of the money because he has his own company. But then
Right.
you look at, signing to, say, Oscar De La Hoya, Golden Boy Promotions or something like that.
Right.
Maybe for some boxers that gets them more attention, more money in the bigger fights.
Right.
Do you ever feel pressure to do something like
Oh yeah, definitely. You feel, because you get the pull of, first of all, you get people saying, Derric, you can get these bigger fights, you get this. A lot of things come with the big names, obviously, but at the same time, I want to be paid attention to. I want to, I might be with a smaller company, small promoter right now, but I get full attention, and I get everything I need, all my needs I want met, what I need to do, my training, everything is met, and not to say that those things are different with those bigger companies, but I feel like, you could be just more of a number.
Now, what do you listen to before you box? What gets you hyped?
I tell you the truth, right before I box, I take a nap.
Sounds like me, doesn't it? Right before I do anything, I take a nap. Okay.
You
Really?
relax,
I wouldn't think
man.
that.
I sit down, I get there early. I don't like to be one of those guys who just show up like kind of late, get all pumped up. I save my energy. I relax. I get calm, focus in, and only thing I got to do is win.
Okay.
That's the only thing I think about.
Now look here, and you got 9 losses. Now, how were those 9 losses? Were they knockouts or were they slips?
No.
When was it decision?
There were decisions, and some of those were rough decisions. Hey, every boxer has the stories. Some of those were legit losses, and some of those were not so legit.
But nobody knocked you out.
No.
Like, this
Never
judge
been laid
didn't know
out.
what they was talking about.
Yeah, some of them have been pretty rough. My last fight was rough. I mean, I did everything but knock the guy out, and it went the other way. But, I mean, I hate when people say that's boxing. You wish it would change. You think 2 people get in there, give it their all, and who comes out the winner is the guy who should win.
Right.
Unfortunately, that's just not how it is in boxing, sometimes life, But you keep fighting on.
You think it's a really dirty sport behind the scenes?
I mean, it could be like, it's as much as anything. I mean, I hate to say like boxing is so corrupt, and I mean, it's as much as corrupt as anything else. I mean, people are people. They want to get ahead and do what they got to do, and if they mess people over a certain way, they do it. But I guess boxing just has that black eye due to its history and stuff like that, and so people tend to shy away from it as much as they used to. I mean, boxing used to be number 1. I mean, bigger than anything. The heavyweight champion used to fight. World used to stop.
Right.
And now people kind of filtered away. I mean, hey, football's great, everything like that. But that's
MMA really kind of
MMA, yeah,
took some of that shine.
I feel like what it is that people lost trust in it. Once you lose trust in something, I mean, it's like wrestling. You know how wrestling's fake? But
Right.
people watch it.
It's entertaining. It's
It's
like
entertaining.
choreography.
Exactly, but it's not real. It's not real. When people start believing in boxing again and have that security in it, you know, they'll start falling in again because they fall in love with it because it's like, okay, these people are going in there and they're doing it. They're letting it all on the line. But the winner's the winner.
Do you ever get
People feel
scared boxing? Do you ever see an opponent like, yo, this guy makes me nervous?
Hey, no, hey, you know what?
You got to get scared. You got to get scared.
I'll tell you the honest truth. We're great liars to ourselves. You know, we're not tired. We're not hurt. We're not scared. We just, we flood that all. That all comes into our mind. Whoever tells you anything different, it's lying.
Right.
I mean, you have to be scared. I mean, fear keeps you right.
Right.
So when you're in there, if you're not scared, you're not going to be, moving out of the way of some punches.
Right. But I ain't gonna lie, if I'm with my woman and I could box, boy, I would be knocking some dudes out. Because you could go
You
to a
can't
bar.
do that. That's a registered weapon.
But if
You go
that's
to
true.
jail.
That's
a
true.
you
crime.
can't hit that? You can't hit anybody?
Can't hit.
That's
Self-defense has to be self-defense.
I was gonna take you out with me to the club, but if you can't hit nobody, it doesn't help me. I need you to punch some people for me.
Now,
Damn it, man.
in your head, do you have an age when you're like, okay, by the time I'm this age, I'm going to retire? We look at somebody like Bernard Hopkins, who's
Right.
still fighting,
Right.
and
He's, you know what it is? I had that in the beginning. When I first started, I was like, I want to stop at this certain age. I was going to stop at like 32. I'm 34 now. And it's not something that just like, it keeps pulling me back. I can't stop. It's not that that's pulling me or anything like that. It's the fact that I really feel like I got something to offer to this game. And until something tells me otherwise, I'm going to give it all I got. I mean, I don't want to be that guy, 50 years old. Oh, I could have, would have, should have, and I could have been somebody, could have been a contender, all that stuff. But no, I feel like I still still can compete at a high level, and I'm going to do it until my body says otherwise.
Yeah, sometimes I look at some of my favorite boxers, and I'm like, man, I don't like to see them when they get older,
Right.
like fighting, and you're like, it's not the same. And,
Yeah.
You know, maybe
Like the
he
last
should
couple of
that-
years for Tyson was hard on me. Because I watched him growing up, and I watched him just knocking people out. And then when he couldn't do that anymore, I was like, ugh.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that to his face, though.
No, I wouldn't either. I wouldn't
Let me
either.
talk about scared before. I'm
Yeah.
scared of Tyson.
Well, is there
Yeesh.
a person that ideally right now that you feel like, okay, this would be like the ultimate if I could get to fight this person?
Oh, I'd love to fight Klitschko.
Okay.
I'd love to fight him.
I could see that.
That's one of my big goals right there. I mean, you have a goal and you just see it in your head and it's in your mind and it's over and over and over and over and over.
But tell him, Klitschko, we want you, son.
Yeah.
Derrick Rossy said you could get it any day, every day,
He just,
son.
now, all you gotta do is just talk some ish, and you know.
Yeah, get it out there. Yeah. All of a sudden it steamrolls.
I got you. Klitschko, you're a punk. Yeah, you're a punk.
He said
Derrick
he'll take
Rossy
your
said
woman.
He wants you punk. Said you wear
said
dresses
that. He
at
said
night.
that.
All right, that should work. Either that or he gonna punch me when he sees me.
Yeah.
Either or.
Who's your favorite boxer, though, would you say?
Oh,
of all time?
all time. There's so many greats out there, but I'd have to go with Sugar Ray Robinson. He's old school. You only can see clips of him now, but I mean that boy, that man. I mean, he was most dangerous when you knocked him down. You knocked him down, you should just get out of the ring.
Right.
Because he comes back with a vengeance and, that kind of motivation. And he was before his time. I guess all legends are before their time because they just show you something that's never been seen before. And he did that. I mean, the weight classes he jumped through and the titles he won, I mean, it was unbelievable. And the adversity he went through, not just at that time that he was in. It just shows what kind of individual he was. And
right.
Everything, his whole makeup is. And that's something you aspire to and you want to be like. You want that in you.
Right, gotcha.
I just hope I have it.
Okay.
Now, how often do you train?
I don't think there's a day that I don't.
Oh. And last question, the Shaolin Fist. That's your nickname. Was you a Wu-Tang fan or a karate fan?
that was my old one because what it was is that I fought in Macau, China, and I went there 3 months prior, and I was there for 3 months, and I trained with the Shaolin Temple up with the monks in the middle of nowhere, and they broke me. They broke me. We trained 3 hours a day, 3 times a day.
Wow.
And
That's a whole day.
Oh man, but it was a grind. I'm talking about stuff. I can't explain the workouts we did, but somehow you get through it, and it really shows that you can do anything, and that's pretty much what they showed me there.
See, Envy thought it had to do with Wu-Tang. I was like, Envy, Wu-Tang didn't invent Shaolin.
I definitely thought it was
Just so you
Wu-Tang.
know.
I was gonna make you add, kick some Wu-Tang lyrics or something. But good luck on your fight. Your fight's this Saturday.
Yes.
Against
correct.
Morella Mall. We don't even know his name.
Well, you
Morella Mall.
Morella.
I'm mad that you don't know how to pronounce his name.
It's tough. I don't need to.
What's
I just
his
need
first
to punch
name?
him.
Let's see if you can.
I'll make it up. It's,
Akora or something like that.
Akora Malamal.
There you go. Championship
Morale.
title boxing, CBS Sports this Saturday in Queens. Now it's at Aqueduct.
Okay.
They call it
Yes.
something else now. I don't know what they call it now.
It's
What-
resorts, yeah.
the resort. So you can go out there and join me. I'll be over there, and we'll have some fun. If you start losing, I'm going to jump in the ring.
Oh, no. I just want to mention one thing. I know Mike Lee is going to be fighting on the card, too, also, and he's going to be commentating. He's a great fighter, and I'm a big fan of him.
He's going to be commentating.
He's going to be also commentating.
That's like when Roy Jones used to come out and he used to rap and then he used to fight.
And used to fight, yeah. No, the guy's a man of talent.
Oh, must have forgot.
Yeah, all right, it's Derrick Rossy. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.